Hi, I'm Denise Olasala, and this is my sister,
Rosie Olasala.
We're the Olasala Sisters. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Lit Bible Study with the Olasala Sisters. So let's get right into it. We are reading the New International Version of the Bible. We are in the Old Testament, the beginning part of the Bible, and we're in Exodus chapter 32, verses 1 through 35. It's titled The Golden Calf. When the people saw that Moses was so long in coming down from the mountain, they gathered around Aaron and said, "Come, make us gods who will go before us. As for this fellow Moses who brought us up out of Egypt, we don't know what has happened to him." Aaron answered them, "Take off the gold earrings that your wives, your sons, and your daughters are wearing, and bring them to me." So all the people took off their earrings and brought them to Aaron. He took what they handed him and made it into an idol cast in the shape of a calf, fashioning it with a tool. Then they said, "These are your gods, O Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt." When Aaron saw this, he built an altar in front of the calf and announced, "Tomorrow there will be a festival to the Lord." So the next day, the people rose early and sacrificed burnt offerings and presented fellowship offerings. Afterward, they sat down to eat and drink and got up to indulge in revelry. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Go down, because your people, whom you brought up out of Egypt, have become corrupt. They have been quick to turn away from what I commanded them and have made themselves an idol cast in the shape of a calf. They have bowed down to it and sacrificed to it and have said, 'These are your gods, O Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt.' I have seen these people," the Lord said to Moses, "and they are a stiff-necked people. Now leave me alone so that my anger may burn against them and that I may destroy them. Then I will make you into a great nation." But Moses sought the favor of the Lord his God. "O Lord," he said, "why should your anger burn against your people, whom you brought out of Egypt with great power and a mighty hand? Why should the Egyptians say, 'It was with evil intent that he brought them out to kill them in the mountains and to wipe them off the face of the earth'? Turn from your fierce anger, relent, and do not bring disaster on your people. Remember your servants Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, to whom you swore by your own self. I will make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky, and I will give your descendants all this land I promised them, and it will be their inheritance forever." Then the Lord relented and did not bring on his people the disaster he had threatened. Moses turned and went down the mountain with the 2 tablets of the testimony in his hands. They were inscribed on both sides, front and back. The tablets were the work of God. The writing was the writing of God engraved on the tablets. When Joshua heard the noise of the people shouting, he said to Moses, "There is the sound of war in the camp." Moses replied, "It is not the sound of victory. It is not the sound of defeat. It is the sound of singing that I hear." When Moses approached the camp and saw the calf and the dancing, his anger burned, and he threw the tablets out of his hands, breaking them to pieces at the foot of the mountain. And he took the calf they had made and burned it in the fire. Then he ground it to powder, scattered it on the water, and made the Israelites drink it. Hello? He said to Aaron, "What did these people do to you, that you led them into such great sin?" "Do not be angry, my lord," Aaron answered. "You know how prone these people are to evil. They said to me, 'Make us gods who will go before us.' As for this fellow Moses, who brought us up out of Egypt, we don't know what has happened to him. So I told them, 'Whoever has any gold jewelry, take it off.' Then they gave me the gold and I threw it into the fire, and out came this calf." Moses saw that the people were running wild, and that Aaron had let them get out of control and so became a laughingstock to their enemies. So he stood at the entrance to the camp and said, "Whoever is for the Lord, come to me." And all the Levites rallied to him. Then he said to them, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. Each man strap a sword to his side, go back and forth through the camp from one end to the other, each killing his brother and friend and neighbor." The Levites did as Moses commanded, and that day about 3,000 of the people died. Then Moses said, "You have been set apart to the Lord today, for you were against your own sons and brothers, and he has blessed you this day." The next day Moses said to the people, "You have committed a great sin, but now I will go up to the Lord. Perhaps I can make atonement for your sin." So Moses went back to the Lord and said, "Oh, what a great sin these people have committed. They have made themselves gods of gold. But now please forgive their sin. But if not, then blot me out of the book you have written." The Lord replied to Moses, "Whoever has sinned against me, I will blot out of my book. Now go lead the people to the place I spoke of, and my angel will go before you. However, when the time comes for me to punish, I will punish them for their sin." And the Lord struck the people with a plague because of what they did with the calf Aaron had made. Whew. That's some Old Testament stuff right there. That is God season 1. That is some real tough stuff. So one of the things for me that just sticks out is this dynamic. So Moses is talking to God and they're just vibing together. God's given all the commandments. Moses is like, okay, yup, gonna tell everybody. Vibing. And then God hears, what's that? What's that I hear? Hold on, Moses, hold on. And look, sees a calf, sees the complaining, sees the disowning, sees the betrayal, deception, all of the sins. And then God just gets pissed. Okay? So pissed, so angry. It said a burning anger. And then he's like, Moses doesn't know what's going on. God sees it. God hears it. God was like, just vibing, minding his business, doing what's what. And then betrayal, deception. Okay, I'm pissed now. Moses doesn't know yet. So God's like, oh, I'm about to get them all. I'm getting everybody. And Moses says, hold on, God. No. Like, wait, let me intercede on behalf of the people. And then God's like, you go down then. Go and handle it, even though I'm still pissed. Okay then. Like, I'll calm down for a second. Moses goes down like, okay, let me just, God's pissed. I gotta chill, let me take the tablets. We've been vibing. We've been working on all of this. Okay, I'm going to show the people. And God gets a little angry sometimes. Moses goes down, sees all the shenanigans happening. Boom! Throws the tablets and he's pissed. And it's so hilarious to me because here's the same man who was telling God like, yo, chill. And God said, okay. And then Moses goes down and Moses, boom, throws the tablets. Like, screw all that vibing we were doing. Somebody has to die. And then, so yes, I know I had heard about this stuff, the tablets being broken, but I do not remember any of this. Like when I was younger and, we read like my book of Bible stories or whatever. And I certainly never heard or read or remembered or was taught about. Then Moses went and killed 3,000 people. So this is just a very action Old Testament story, drama for days. Tell me what your thoughts are on it.
Okay, so actually now you reminded me of a story.
Okay.
So in terms of God getting so angry, then Moses telling him like, no, let me go. No, simmer down. Let me go take care of it.
Right.
It reminds me of this time.
I feel like this is going to come back on me. Here we go. Let's hear it.
I don't know what it was, but whatever it was.
If it was me getting pissed, I'm probably going to get pissed all over again right now. Go ahead. Let's hear. What was it?
No.
No, what was it? What was it?
So it was this time that you clearly told me how to act. You're like, don't get pissed. We're just going to stay in the middle of the road. We're going to be, and I was like, yeah. Then when we go over there, the first one to get pissed was you. And I still won't let her live it down. Oh, it was so delicious.
I know, it was extra delicious for you. Yeah. I was
It's
Moses.
been years, and I'm still talking about it.
I was Moses.
But
Boom, I threw
in
those tablets.
reality, yes, I was the one who would have been super angry. So she was right to tell me to calm down before we went over there. But then it was just so shocking
Switch
to
up.
me when
Switch up.
I was so shocked.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, back to my points. So yeah, so I feel like Moses went up there to talk to God. Probably had to climb that mountain. Probably takes a bunch of days to even just get there.
Yeah.
Then when you're staying with God and learning things, God doesn't have time, like sense of time, like we do.
Right.
So in Earth, where the Israelites, are they called Israelites at this point? Well, the Jewish people are, it's probably been days, maybe even months.
Right.
So they're like, I mean, he went up there to talk to God, but it's been a long time. Mm-hmm. And of course, we're in the middle of the desert or wherever the heck we are. They just felt that lack of leadership.
Yeah.
And then they were like, let's do stupid things.
Yeah.
But Aaron was left in charge.
And Aaron is Moses' brother. Yeah.
So that would be like us two.
Uh-huh.
So Denise would be the leader and being Moses. And there I am, Aaroning it up. Anyway, I'm just joking. So he's supposed to keep things going.
Yes.
That Moses set up. And so the people come to him because, Moses has been gone for however long. It might have been days, months, weeks. We don't know. But for them, it was enough time where they were like, well, guess he's not coming back. So let's do something. So they come up with this. Yeah, let's make some gods. And those gods are the ones who got us out of Egypt, which is insane to me because they literally saw with their two eyes that their God got them out of Egypt, parted that sea, and got you here and has kept you going.
Right.
And then the moment Moses isn't here, all of a sudden, we have this amazing idea.
Right.
Let's do weird things. And then now when they come to Aaron and they tell him this stupid plan, the stupid idea, it was his job to stop them and to say, settle down, go back to your tents. I don't know, go back to your houses and we're going to sit here and pray. Obviously, we need a little bit more prayer. You guys have too much time on your hands that you're starting to think weird things. We're going to pray and we're going to wait for Moses to come back because if he doesn't come back, we will find out. Yeah. But he's coming back. It's just taking longer than what we feel is appropriate.
Right.
So go sit down somewhere.
Yeah.
We're the chosen ones.
He should have shut it down.
Shut it down immediately.
Immediately.
But there he was. He didn't even say no, guys. He was just right away. Well,
bring me your
bring
gold.
me all the gold.
Bring it to me.
Aaron, no. That's like, what? I feel like, so then I go back, I blame Moses. Because at the end of the day, when you're the leader, it's always your responsibility. Yeah. So you left your brother thinking he would have the same values and principles that you have.
And the conviction that Moses has.
Yeah, but I feel like Aaron was like, they might revolt and kill us all, so let me just do what they want. Right. But you needed somebody there who would say, no, sit down somewhere. Yeah. Stop your nonsense. Yeah. Moses is going to kill y'all when he comes back, so go sit down somewhere. Yeah. Before this... Levites, come on. I don't know. Just so that was Aaron's failing to stop it, but also it was Moses to not empower Aaron to this point or give Aaron and somebody else so that they could squash this crap when it started. That was number one. And just the fact that they had seen God do all this wonderfulness and they were right there. Yeah. Anyway, so then the third thing is, just they were scared. So, yes, I'm making fun and saying they were doing stupid things. But at the end of the day, they were scared. Their actual leader, who's Moses, has been gone for a while. And then they don't really know the chain of command. They probably know Aaron is wishy-washy. They can pull him over. Because literally, they did. So they're like, we need an actual leader who could, lead. Yeah. So, and then, and he proved them right by... not leading and just, okay, well, give me your gold. So they were scared people, and then scared people do stupid things. And this is the stupid things they did. And then it cost them, a lot of them, their lives. And Old Testament God, that's a scary God. I'm just glad that we're living in the New Testament days because we'd have been dead.
I wouldn't even have made it. Like I would have been born, my first cry.
Yeah, because sometimes you just think it and you're dead. You thought that? You're dead.
Dead.
You looked of you're dead.
Dead.
Did you eat that? You're dead.
Dead.
You touched that? You're dead.
Dead.
Like,
yeah.
We
wouldn't have made it.
No, we would not.
We would have been dead.
Negative 1 years old.
We wouldn't even have made it out of Egypt.
Thank you.
We died back in Egypt.
Not because of Pharaoh, because we weren't like working well. No, it was, did you follow that 18th rule?
No.
Dead.
Oh man.
We didn't make it to the wilderness.
Didn't make it to the wilderness.
Come on. Anyway,
wow.
Those are all my thoughts.
Yeah, and then I think get into Aaron when he's recounting how it happened. So yes, he was doing things like verbatim what they said, but then at the end he's like, "Oh no!" So then I just said, they gave me the gold. I threw it into the fire,
and all of a sudden,
out came a calf.
That's not what happened.
No, Aaron, you helped make that calf. He said I threw it in, and then boom. So that was just funny.
But it's like, no, you molded it into that. Like it was you. Yeah. This you, Aaron? This you? That was hilarious. You're right.
Yeah. Then, but just it's scary, that Old Testament God of just, and then it's scary Moses, because Moses was like we compare him to we compare Harriet Tubman, who they called her Moses as well, because she was a slave in America and she escaped, and then she would run back to just the same way Moses took the Jewish people from being slaves in Egypt and took them to freedom. She would go and take the other slaves and bring them to freedom. So that's why, she's nicknamed Moses. And it's just like, so yes, we have like this beautiful vision of her as well. And she's an American hero. And we have this vision of Moses as well as a hero, a biblical hero. But then to hear he got pissed one day and killed 3,000 of his people, that was an eventful day. That was a temper, okay? That was really something. So I think it shows a different side to Moses. It's not just like these heroes and these leaders are not just all like fun and games, good, like holy, whatever. Like I think God saw that probably as holy though, because God was killing everybody left and right if you weren't doing following the rules, and dead. So, but it's certainly in, I don't like it. I don't even, what does that do for like the morale of the whole group of people? When
shape up.
Yes, it tells me to shape up, but it also tells me like, oh, Moses gets mad and kills. Like, I'm avoiding Moses, So that's interesting as well, where it's sort of like, it's not just one way to look at a leader and a hero. You have to see other things. And what did they have to do to stay in power? And, killing 3,000 people.
Well,
breaking the tablets you've been working on that God wrote on. A lot of stuff was going on. But yeah, I enjoyed, that's definitely like an action-packed, drama-filled.
Drama. We love the
biblical
drama.
Story. We love that one.
Love the drama.
Action story. Adult siblings also. We love any story with adult siblings in it who get along. And here it's like, I'm surprised Moses didn't kill Aaron.
And I'm glad he didn't. But all those people died and Aaron had sanctioned it. Well,
Aaron didn't have to get
them's
killed.
the rules.
What is that thing called? Nepotism.
Okay. Nepotism saves your life.
The day.
Oh, thank goodness for nepotism. Okay, that was a close one. Oops. 3,000 dead. My bad.
But yeah, it is a very good story though. So thank you for watching another episode of Lit Bible Study with the Olasala Sisters. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Be blessed.